and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gene. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch this video. If you are new here and you love handbags like I do, please consider helping me out and subscribing. I am trying to grow my channel and I have really loved interacting with other handbag lovers since I started this channel. It's been really fun, so I want to interact with more of you. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. As the description says, I'm going to be doing a full review of the Louis Vuitton side trunk today. So I was obsessed with this bag from the moment I saw it walk down the runway. Then Candy purchased it not only in the monogram, but she also got it in the brown leather, which is really beautiful. Then Dale, who I absolutely love, purchased it as well. And so that kind of really started ramping things up for me, but I still waited a couple months and hemmed and hawed. And then I finally went into the boutique to look at it. And really the second I saw it, I saw how special it was and I had to get it. So I'm gonna go find their videos. I'm gonna link their videos below. So if you're interested in this bag, check out their videos. I'm also going to link a video from a new friend of mine, LV Luxe Delight, and she just did a great comparison review of this side trunk with another trunk style bag, and I think I'm gonna butcher the name of it, but I think it's the Petite Malle Souple. So I'll link those down below, but go and check them out because of course everyone has a different perspective and everyone talks about different things. So if you really think this is a cool bag and you want to know more, go check out their videos. So first I'm going to do an exterior tour of the bag. Then I'm going to show you what I have inside because it is all packed up. I've used this at every opportunity since I bought it. And then I'll show you what it's like empty. So it is a trunk style bag. I love the S-lock right here. It's very much like the S-lock on the Croisette or the Pochette Métis. And I love how you just pinch it together and it opens. But what's unique here is it becomes the zipper pull. And the zipper is just buttery, buttery smooth, which I absolutely love. And I love this extra feature. It just looks really cool and different in my opinion. And it creates more security because you actually have to open this before you can unzip it. It's called the side trunk because on the sides, it is firm. It is really firm on the sides and it looks like a Louis Vuitton trunk on the side. And that's what attracted me to this bag, is it harkens back to Louis Vuitton's beginnings as a travel trunk company. So I was super excited because I've always wanted one of their trunks and there's no way I'll ever be able to afford one. So I love that I have a trunk style bag. I just think it's really beautiful. And you can see all that amazing detail on the sides there, all the little LVs embossed along the top, the bottom, and the sides. Of course, on all corners, it's got the gold hardware there, which is really, really beautiful. It's got nice studs keeping the leather in place. And then, of course, it has the D-ring on each side. On the top there, you saw the zipper before. It is also one piece of canvas, so on the back, the LVs are upside down. On the bottom, there's no feet, but that's okay. I mean, this is not a bag I'm gonna put on the ground, so I really don't care about feet. And it is small enough to sit behind you on your chair if you're at a restaurant, or you can certainly hang it from a chair as well. But I absolutely love the exterior. I just think it's super cool. So it's very hard, as I said, on the sides, but this canvas here is incredibly soft. Now mine looks a lot more structured, and that's because I have an organizer in it. I want it to look like this. I don't want it to slouch. Dale, she loves the slouch, and I think she actually, when she wears it, she keeps it open and just has the front look like this. But you can see how she styles it over on her channel or on Instagram as well. I'll show you what the saggy look is like once I go in here and show you what I have inside and empty it out. So it does come with a shorter tote style top handle, and you can see there's one D-ring there with LV on the hardware on both sides. And then it also comes with a longer shoulder strap. So you can wear this a variety of ways. You can just carry it by the short strap. I've never done that. I don't know if I ever will. Or you can attach the longer shoulder strap and keep the shorter one on and kind of carry it like this, so it has this look to it. I don't really like that look, so when I carry it, I just carry it with the longer shoulder strap. I think for me it's a cleaner look, and I do think it's very interesting with the shorter strap on it, but for me, I think it looks cleaner and it's just easier to manage. And you can see, you know, it's kind of slouching. It would slouch a lot more if I didn't have this organizer in it. This strap is a nice treated vachetta leather strap. I have 3 more adjustments that I can make this longer. I'm 6 foot tall, and when I have it over my shoulder, the top part sits right at my hip. So it's a perfect length for me without going to the longest length. So for more petite people, you could definitely crossbody this. I need to lose weight, quite frankly, and so I'm very uncomfortable with how I look anytime I wear something crossbody, and it's just not very comfortable anyway on my shoulder, so I never do, but you certainly could. So I do love the fact that it comes with 2 different straps. You can carry it by the handle. If you are petite enough, you could use the shorter strap and carry it over your shoulder, or you can carry it crossbody or over the shoulder with the longer strap. So I don't think you really want to clutch it. I mean, I probably could because I have big hands, but I would never do that. I think carrying it any of those other variety of ways is definitely the better option. So now I'm gonna take you into the bag to show you what fits inside so you get a sense of how much this holds. And this is very, very comparable to what you can get in a Pochette Métis. In fact, I have it organized inside exactly like my Pochette Métis, and that's because the organizer I have is the organizer I bought for my Pochette Métis, which I hated in my Pochette Métis because I felt like it really puffed it out because it's got a thick material. So I've never used it for my Pochette Métis, but it works perfectly in my little Dior bag. And this bag is exactly the same size as that Dior bag. So it works perfectly in here to create several compartments and give it that structure I like. I am just going to take a moment and I'm going to put this back on because when I empty it, I want you to be able to see just how slouchy this bag can get if you do not put an organizer in it or you put a thinner organizer. I would say one of the challenges of this bag, it does, you can see it opens pretty wide, and that's because of how soft this canvas is. But sometimes you have to angle things in and then put them in rather than just dropping right in. So that is the one downside of this bag. You know, another downside for some people will be, I'm sure these gold hardware corners are going to get them scratched up. And while I did forget to mention one other thing, this is for treated vachetta leather. So I tried to do some research on exactly what this is. And the 2 big questions I had were, is it gonna get, you know, water spots if it gets out in the rain? And is it gonna patina, darken more? I found the answer to the rain question, which I'll tell you about. I have not found an answer to whether or not this is gonna patina more. It is treated vachetta, not pre-patinaed vachetta. So that's a very big difference. So I'm not sure quite what to expect. I hope it doesn't darken more. But as you can see, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I got caught in the rain. Well, not caught. I was in the rain twice with this bag, and you know, if you're really, really worried about vachetta leather and rain spots, please do not take my word for it. I just went out in the rain the first night I had it because I was like, I don't care, I have to use it. And I was out for like 10 seconds from my door to a car. But it definitely got wet. And when I got home, there was no water spots. The second time I was out in the rain longer with it, I had an umbrella, maybe protected it a little bit, but it definitely got a lot of water on it. And there are no marks whatsoever. So I feel like this is a safe bag to use in the rain. But again, if you're nervous about it, don't do it. I don't want to, have something happen to your bag and you to blame me because I said it was going to be okay. But we'll see what happens. The gold will certainly tarnish. We'll see over time if this vachetta actually darkens. I forgot to mention that. So now I'm going to get back to showing you the inside. So it's trunk style. So the zipper doesn't go all the way down on the sides because it wouldn't be a trunk style then. So you do have a narrower side on this side where the zipper comes together. And then over on this side, it opens wider and you can see this flap of canvas here. That's just to protect it. So when it is zipped up, you can see that's that flap right there underneath. So it protects the interior from, if you're out in the rain, getting rain in it. So that was a nice touch. I'm glad they did it, but it does open fairly wide. I mean, thank God they didn't have, I don't think they could have had a fixed zipper at the end because then you wouldn't be able to get anything in and out. So now I will show you everything I put in here so you know what fits. So with the Petite Matisse, it has two big main compartments. So there's a bigger organizer and a smaller one. It's part of the same set, but it's actually two organizers in here. So it does create several pockets. So behind the back of the organizer, I just slide some extra masks there. I'm not really using masks very much anymore, but I always want them just in case. And then there's a slip pocket back here in the back half of the organizer where I keep my phone. This is the largest iPhone. You can see more than enough room, but this you kind of do have to angle a bit to get in there. So I've struggled with that a couple times. Then in the back main compartment here, I have this Louis Vuitton business card holder, which I'm gonna have to do a full review of this because this is my favorite SLG and it's the perfect wallet. And I love that I can carry some business cards, cash, everything I need. So I will do a full review of that. It is a wonderful piece. Then I have my 6 key ring holder here as well, which I love because it protects the contents of your bag from getting scratched by keys and keeps your keys organized. Then I have a couple lip balms here, Nivea, which is my chosen brand, and this Hermes one. This is as good as this. This is a fraction of the price of this. So I wanted to try this out. I will be sticking with this going forward. I always carry 2 because I'm so paranoid. Like, what happens if I set one on a table and I forget about it? I'm addicted to lip balm, so it would be a major crisis if I went into my bag and there was no lip balm. Then I just have this little Nivea hand cream. These are great. They're super small, compact. They fit easily in bags. I get dry hands, so it's always nice to have that with me. And that's what is in this back pouch here. And then there's the slip pocket of the organizer where I put my phone. Again, it's the Petite Matisse organizer. It works perfect for this. And then in the front smaller pocket, I have a pair of sunglasses here, a pair of reading glasses, which I have to have these with me all the time. And then I have a little microfiber cloth here to clean my glasses. So that is everything I need for a day, a night out. The one thing that is not essential at night, obviously, is sunglasses, but everything else is the minimum I have to have with me. And not just the minimum. If I was going out, that is really all I would carry. Unless I was traveling and walking around a city all day, I might want to use a bigger bag to put a glass of water. So there you can see the empty Pochette Métis inserts. I'll show them to you as I pull them out. So this is the bigger one. Again, I use this slip pocket for my phone, and then that's where I had my wallet, keys, lip balm, and lotion, and I don't use these front slip pockets. And then it has the smaller one, that's where the sunglasses and reading glasses were. And actually, when you have them like this, you can actually have a middle slot here too. And when I went to the Symphony a few weeks ago, I put the tickets back here because I was so paranoid about forgetting them or losing them. And then I put my phone between these two, and it worked out perfectly. So on the inside, you can see there's the Louis Vuitton stamp. I think this was made in Italy. Yeah, this one is made in Italy. So other than that, it's just got this brown, I think it's microfiber lining, and then there's no pockets on the interior. So that's why I use an organizer. I don't like everything just flopping around in smaller bags. And some of my bigger bags, I don't use organizers, but that organizer works perfect. But it does keep the structure. Because you can see, I mean, I'm not doing this regularly, so nobody panic, but you can see how soft this leather is. And so the way like Dale likes to wear it, you know, it's like this, really, really slouchy. For me, I'm not crazy about, I think it looks really cool actually from the front, but I just am more of a structured bag person. So this really why I had to have an organizer, because it will gravitate towards doing this if you're carrying it and you have stuff in it, or you're carrying it over your shoulder and you have stuff in it, it will naturally gravitate towards a sag. And I just don't want that. So there you have it. I love this bag. Of course, it's the most special bag in my collection. I think it's unique, interesting, it's different. It's not perfect, but it's perfect in the way it was designed. You know, you've got the smaller opening up here, but there's no way around that. So really special piece. I absolutely love it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you have any questions about this bag, please let me know. I'd be happy to chat to you about them. Thanks a lot, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.